All right. What's up, everybody? I am Mr. Poseidon. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Fishing every Sunday night, 7 p.m., only on YouTube. What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody. I'm super tired.
Aww.
I've been working some late night shifts at my job, double shifts.
Oh.
So trying to catch up all the time. That's how the night shift is. But other than that, we got a great show for you lined up for you today. We got Luke from ZBelts. He's going to be showing us a new product today. And obviously the old product. Old is always good. Always remember that. I love my Van Stall X series. Period. Let's go. We're on another show. Honey, what's up? Let's say hello to the wife.
Hi.
What's up, honey?
Good. How you doing?
Good. What's going on?
I just did the quickest hairdo and makeup ever.
I know. I see that. But it looks
Oh, really?
good. It looks good, though.
Oh, okay.
It always looks good. We had a nice day today, right? It was a little stressful shopping and doing. And
It's a lot of work.
What a day. Yeah,
All the time
we
working.
have our in-laws with us now. We're happy about that. We take care of them, right? It's a beautiful thing. All right, guys, so I want to let you guys know. Let me put on my glasses for this one. So today, guys, up in Massachusetts, I think it was the canal, you had GW Customs and also Gelso Pascarella, who made the trip up from Long Island. They were debuting a new rod today. The rod is the GW SSU-132-1M 11-footer, one piece. It's a one piece. It's a 1 to 6 ounce moderate fast action rod. You wrote here, it says cast lures as light as SP minnows and can handle 6 ounce bucktails. Now I spoke to Gelso about that. I said 1 to 6. It's not your normal 1 to 6 rod. It's like a moderate action rod, so it can handle the bigger stuff. Super rod. It seems like it says here, if there is any additional information you need, let me know. Gelso has a rod in hand if anybody wants to meet up with him to test it and cast it. He'll be putting on the decorative wrap on it, and we'll pick it up and build it for the Montauk Challenge. Thank you both to GW Customs and also to Gelso, Long Island Fisherman. Gelso, thank you so much. Also, GW Glenn, thank you so much. Your son also. It's going to be a great time this year. Guys, if you want to check out that rod, you know, this guy always coming up with new innovations in his rods. Always has demo days, gives you the chance to go down there, actually try the rod for yourself and see how good it is for you. Other than that, I mentioned Luke from ZBelts on today. We'll be introducing him in a few minutes. Other than that, let's say hello to everybody else who's on right now. Yak Angler, Gelso Pascarella, Len Maltese, Big Sis Wolf. Sorry about that last week, hon. Joe McAvoy. Joy McCoy. I was going to say McAvoy. Joe McCoy, how you doing? Always vibing. Bronx Fugitivo.
Hey, look,
John
Jay
McDowell.
Fish says he's buying one of those rods. He tested it as well.
Ah, there you go. Nice going, Jay.
Delco Joe saying he's going to be casting
The winning
in the competition
casting
with
that rod. Let's go. Like to hear it, Joe. No doubt. Turtle Cove Tackles out there, the Big K. Big K, some nice products. You're bringing out those white grip holders for your pliers, your boga holder.
Hi, Mike Hish.
Super stuff. Thank you, Big K. Love you, brother. Jonathan McGrath. What's up, buddy? John McGrath, I remember you from a couple of years ago winning that Van Stall.
Oh, look.
Let's go. Will Walker. Luke's a hell of a guy. Yes, he is. One of the best out there. Started his business with a little plastic tube holding lures. Can you imagine that? Look what he's grown it to now. One of the best gear, some of the best gear in the business to put on your belt, carry your product, use your product, make it as easy accessible as you can to have it, to use your product. Super stuff. Delco Joe, thanks, buddy. BB Baker, what's going on? Kevin R. Mike McKish, what's up, buddy? John Francisconi, there he is. Woo, always vibing. All right, let's get on with the show. We're going to introduce Luke right now. Luke from ZBelts. What's up, Luke?
How we doing?
Fantastic, Luke. Fantastic. Good to see you too, buddy. It's always a pleasure. I know you were traveling, your regular job. I mean, you're traveling, you're coming in, you're working again. You're always working, Luke. Tell me a little bit about what's been going on with you.
I'm traveling too much. I was in Germany for a few weeks. I got to go back to Germany for a few weeks. You know, ZBelts is just a side hustle for me. It always has been. So yeah, I've been globetrotting a little more than I would like this summer, but you got to do when you got to do it. So I'm going to be gone from September 1st until September 16th. So I won't be shipping orders for the first part of the fall. So everybody out there, if you know you want to order something, if you're thinking about it, order it before the end of August so I can get it out. I usually ship same day or a day or two after. I've got pretty much everything in stock currently. A few odds and ends aren't in stock, but if you don't place an order before September 1st, you're going to have to wait until the 16th for it to ship out. The 16th is I think it's either a Monday or a Tuesday. I'll be back on the night on the 16th, so I can resume shipping on Wednesday the 17th. So just keep that in mind and get those orders in so you can get whatever you're interested in before I go away again.
Like Luke just said, guys, he's going away, so fall season's just around the corner. So if you want your stuff a little early, just get your order in now, and Luke will put it in the mail. Luke is excellent with his deliveries, unlike me. It always takes me a little while to get out the product. I procrastinate too much. But Luke's always on target. That's why he's letting you know. You got an order, put it in right now. You'll be pretty much guaranteed to get it before of the fall season. You'll get it before the fall season no matter what. But it's always good to order early, whether you're ordering from Luke or Mr. Poseidon. You better order real early from me, but anyway.
What do they order?
That's right. Yeah, order now if you want something from him by Christmas, right?
There you go, baby. I love it. Chris Ploth, what's up, buddy? So, Luke, I know, you know, I've had you on the show for a few times now. We've always talked about your belt. How's your new belt doing? I know you got a new one out, a thinner one also, and you got the other one with the straps on top.
Yeah, so I'm always coming out with new stuff. Some of it, the more things I come out with, you know, I kind of use what I use. I still use either a Gen 2, an HD, or like a Slim HD, which is just a new spin on the original model belt. So what I did with that one was I just doubled up the utility belt. So traditionally on the Gen 1 and the Gen 2s, the utility belt on the Z logo side where the plug bag would sit would be one layer of nylon 2-inch scuba webbing. So the HD model was the most recent upgrade. So the HD has 2 layers glued and stitched on the plug bag utility side. That's going to help with sagging. It's going to be more rigid for guys with heavy plug bags. So that was the first iteration, and then I also, or the most recent improvement rather. So the HDs have been available, I think for probably, though I had some of them during the show season, but then the spring of 2025 I really released those. So those are available, and then yes, I also came out with a suspender model. Again, that was something demand driven. I personally don't use a suspender rig. I've got hips and a big ass, so the belt just sits on top. I never have it coming down or anything like that, but I did get feedback from guys that have no butt syndrome, that it slides down on them. Some of them got a belly and no butt, and the belt wasn't staying up. So what I did was an easy solution was I integrated just 2-inch webbing tabs in 3 positions on the belt. And then I, just did a standard 3-prong suspender, 2-inch nylon with some slide buckles. Again, something that I didn't really use. So the first batch I went out, if you're not putting a whole bunch of stuff on it, you'll be fine. If you really load up your gear and you put a lot of weight on those suspenders, the buckles, the clips that I use to hook in to right here might open up on you. So I did source new aluminum gate lock clips that are available as an upgrade. They don't come standard with it, but if you know you're going to put a lot of weight on it, I would recommend that upgrade to it. And you can add it right when you buy the belt. You can add it on. Eventually I'll increase the price and just have them come with the upgraded ones. But for the time being, it is an add-on upgrade for the aluminum gate lock clips. So those were the two new belts for this year. I also dropped a 2-inch dive belt, just a standard old school dive belt with an aluminum buckle. Very straightforward. I'll show you that. I actually, I always say something good for you.
Yeah, you do, Luke.
So I actually have a brand new model that no one has seen that I was going to wait. They're not available yet. I hope to have them available in October. I'm going to debut that right now here in a minute or so. And that's one that, myself and a handful of guys that I fish with have been using this year, kind of hush hush. So it's not necessarily to replace any of the current models, the Gen 2 or the 3-inch Judge or the dive belt. It's just kind of a new, I just was screwing around. I found something that I kind of like. So it's a little more versatile than the normal belt, gives you more options for when you're doing different things. So I'll get to that in a moment. But so yeah, I have the 2-inch dive belt, which is just your standard double layer nylon, glued and stitched, fixed lengths. So they come in like, 45 inches or 60 inches or 70 inches for different sizes. And they all have the trim down length on them, perpendicular stitching. So you can cut it down with a hot knife.
Nice.
So you don't have extra tag end. The buckle's pretty straightforward. It's just a big aluminum buckle, 3-way slide, in one side with teeth, out the other. It doesn't walk. It's very similar. It's just a larger size of the EDC buckle. And this was, again, something where I just felt as though, the guys that don't want to wear the lumbar belt, they could get a dive belt. They're $40 on my site. Super affordable.
Definitely.
Yeah, for wetsuiting, if you just want a minimalist belt to just run and gun, it would be a great solution for you. So it's beefier than the EDC belt, but not as beefy as the standard, Gen 2s or the Slams or the Judges. So I'm always striving to come out with new stuff just to try and, find something that everyone could have a use for, or, get more people to start getting the products. What do you got?
I got something for you, Luke. Luke, I got to tell you something. Number one, we'll talk about your tutu bag, which came out last year before, the big tutu bag. That is just a phenomenal bag. I want to get to that in a minute. But what I want to talk about is, I think, Luke, that you are actually the first maker of a belt that you can take a whiz without actually having to take off the belt. It could stay on you. You do have to have the straps on you, because I've done it.
Oh, yeah.
All you have to do is unzip the jacket,
Yep.
unzip the belt, leave it on because it stays on. You don't have to drop it.
Yep.
And, if you got the zipper down waders like I do, because I'm a nut when it comes to whizzing. When I got to go, I got to go. So the Z-belt, the Z-belt, the zipper comes down on the waders, and I'm going. And then it's no more than, I'm going to be honest, 30 seconds. Luke, I zip up my waders, I zip up the jacket, I clip on the belt, and I'm done, bro. I'm back on and I'm running. Where in the old days, and I know you've been there, you're taking off your jacket, you're taking off your waders. I mean, halfway. I mean, if you don't got the zipper down waders, you got to pull them down.
Yeah, you got to take your belt off and put it down. You got to set your rod down. So I still do that. So I set the rod down. Okay. I put because I don't utilize the suspenders. I've just never been a big user of them. But yeah, so it's rod down, belt off and down, unzip the jacket, pop the clips on the waders because I don't have the fancy zipper ones, and then kind of like work it down just enough to key out of the top of it. So I still do that.
That's all right. But I just want to say that you're the first, Luke.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I'm also, for if you're not wearing waders, I back in the spring, I had them at the shows. I got a lot of interest on them, and then I dropped the wetsuit pants in the spring, and I think those went for sale in June, and they are doing really well. I sold out within about a month or so, so I ordered more. I've got more in stock now, but now I'm out of stock of the larger sizes. I can't really keep up. But that has been the amount of guys that have reached out and said how great it is to pee without taking anything off. Because the wetsuit pants all have the pee zipper in them, right?
Yep.
So you don't have to take anything off. You can just go. And some guys, I just piss in my suit. And up here in Rhode Island, I have a lot of spots where I'll wade out deep to somewhere, get up on a rock, and then I don't feel like pissing down my leg. Otherwise, I'll just be standing and piss. I'd have to jump back in the water to rinse out or whatever. So I think that feature, aside from sliding my bag back and forth on the belt, I have used this piss zipper on the wetsuit pants more than anything else, because I feel as though you hammer an energy drink before you go out, you chug water so you don't have to carry it on you, 100%. And then right when you get to the spot you got to piss, and then you fish for a while, you got to piss again. So it's definitely something where these wetsuit pants have been an absolute game changer for me.
Yep.
A lot of guys have gotten a lot of solid feedback on them. That's another new product that I plan to expand and keep moving forward, just because of the overwhelming support and positive feedback I've gotten.
Maybe that's a way for somebody who hasn't gone wetsuiting, maybe to start off. Maybe just wear a pair of pants if you're summertime thing and you don't want to wear a whole thing. So it's a nice way to get started in that wetsuit era and get yourself out a little deeper to a rock.
Absolutely. So I have wetsuits, and I've wetsuit fished for a long time. But what I'd always have an issue with is I wouldn't be in the water fishing. I'd get out on a rock, and then for the most part in the summer, I'd end up overheating. I'd be too hot wearing a full length wetsuit casting all night, and so I have some with the sleeves cut off. What I found was what I like to do was wear a wetsuit with the sleeves cut off and the back unzipped, and then I'd still wear some kind of a pullover or a spray top or a light waterproof jacket, because I'd have breast pockets for phone and keys and different things that I want to keep up here more or less a little bit drier. And the jacket on top of even a sleeveless suit was really warm. So I came out with the pants just to kind of bridge the gap, and I gotta say I absolutely love wearing them.
Pretty cool.
Especially in the summer, getting out deeper, having, not overheating, because wearing waders in the summer is an issue too.
Yep.
Because even the breathable ones, they're too hot and they're sweaty and they start to sink. So being able to be in the water and then get up and not have that, too much neoprene up top, restricting your movement for your casting, it's made fishing much more comfortable for me up here. And I think that a lot of guys have confirmed that it's the same for them. Everyone that I've sold them to, I haven't gotten any negative reviews at all from them. And the Star fabric holds up great with the knee pad there to help you get up on stuff. So the reinforced ripstop fabric is going to go all along the back. So 360-degree wrap up to the knee. And then it stops in the front for a little bit. It's got the knee pad, and then the whole saddle, the whole butt has the stair fabric, which is ripstop, and so does the crotch here. So your rod isn't going to rash out the seam on your wetsuit.
Oh, nice.
And then we got to slide up and down. This will last a little bit longer. It's not, it's ripstop, but it's not rip proof, right? If you got a bunch of sharp barnacles and you're sliding up and down a lot, it's going to eventually rip, but it should last a little bit longer.
What happens if a shark bites you on the butt? Will it rip then, or what?
I think a shark, some of the sharks we've had up in Rhode Island this year, it will definitely rip through, but you're not going to be worrying about replacing the wetsuit pants at that point. So that's kind of
Luke, listen to me. Do you have a left leg?
Yeah, exactly. So not too much of a concern, but the wetsuit pants have been definitely one of the most popular new products that I've dropped.
Well, you just made a nice little, gave us almost like a nice little tutorial on that, and it made me think like, I want one, honey. Can I get one? I want to get a pair of pants now. So anyway, that's a nice way to get started. I like that. Yeah. Especially in the summertime, not wearing the whole getup, maybe just pants.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice. Very
People
good,
love-
Luke.
Look, Joe Albanese says, "Love my Z belt." Wormway is saying, "Luke, the Nike of surfcasting world." D-Bar says, "Love my Z belt and have the shoulder straps too."
I want to say something.
Really
D-Bar,
nice.
I made a little statement last week. Thank you so much for what you did to me at the Bill Wetzel
Oh yeah, thanks for the
shindig. Thank you.
raffles and
I made
sending.
sure last week it was on the video
Yeah.
and showed the product that I won because of you, Doug, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you, Doug. God bless, brother.
Chris Ploth also, "Love my shoulder straps and Z bag." Best
Joe
around."
Albanese, the double layer is worth the extra few bucks. Rick Talifaro, very nice.
Yep, yep, yep. Jonathan McGrath, "Love my piss sipper."
Yeah, Johnny.
And
As
John
long as you are
Francisco-
fishing and pishing, you are okay.
Yeah.
Pishing, not pissing, pishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I love my Z-Belt fish whistle case.
So-
You rule, Luke.
Oh yeah, okay. The fish whistle case. Those are just I don't even have those. I am
What is this?
something
What is that? Yeah.
that I need to come up with that I haven't found one that I like yet is some kind of dry compartment, some kind of chest rig that is good for phones and a key and the fish whistle or anything maybe your smokes, whatever you want to keep absolutely dry. I haven't found a good solution.
Yeah.
I haven't really jumped it. I've been busy with other things. Eventually I'll have something because that's something I could see. I always wear some kind of breathable waterproof jacket just for the breast pockets. I've got my keys over here, my phone here. And so that is something where I definitely see something new in the future. When, I don't know. I've gotten a lot of different samples and not really been happy. So I'll still keep working on it
Very
for
good.
something waterproof. But he's referencing I had some little dry boxes I was giving away or selling for cheap
Gotcha.
at Sheetles.
Yeah, also, I'd like to say again, Elizabeth McDowell, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for coming to the show again, darling. Who else do we got out there? I wanted to say hello. Henry Lacrosse, what's up, buddy? It wasn't for Luke. Well, I missed that, honey. You moved it. If it wasn't for Luke, I wouldn't be fishing. There it goes.
Aw.
Henry, I know they fish together once in a while. You guys go, right, Luke?
Oh yeah, we cross
Very
paths
cool.
every now and again.
Very, very cool. Luke, what else has been going on now as far as new? What's the new thing going on now with ZBelt?
So I'll do the belt first. Well, first let me go back over. So you had mentioned the 2-tube bag,
Yeah.
the big 2-tube double barrel, right, with two 4-inch by 8-inch tubes. And I got to tell you, it's nice. It's the same profile more or less as a 3-tube bag, which for me has always been too big. It's too much. So what I've been doing recently, and I think I prefer it. Everyone else might not, but what I really like to do is, so the new 2-tube bags that I have, they're made out of Dacron, right? So it's 250 gram black Dacron on the outside, and then 350 gram white Dacron on the inside. So this is our standard, the original 2-tube bag design here. You have a 6-inch by 3-inch tube on the side. It's actually 3¼ inch OD. So like 3 1/8 ID by 6 inches tall. You could take this out and put in a water bottle if you want, or use it for super strike darters, super strike bottles, SP minnows, mag darters, shorter stuff up to 6 inches.
Nice.
Then what I have personally been running on the inside this season, and I absolutely love it, is I run one 4x8-inch tube inside, and then one 3x8-inch. So again, 3¼ inch by 8-inch tube for jigs. Pretty much exclusively, I run zingers and sluggo style presentations in here, and then one large 4x8 tube inside the 2-tube bag. So this is the standard size 2-tube. It's smaller, a little more compact. Since it's Dacron, it's lighter when wet. Durability wise, very similar to the 1000D nylon. But it's going to give you the ability to have one big 4-inch tube inside to fit a bunch of plugs in there, and then the 3-inch tube for jigs or
Nice.
needles or more narrow. So this is what I've personally been running. It's pretty easy to buy the bag on the website. That'll come with two 3-inch tubes, and then you can just add into your cart a 4x8-inch tube to
There you
drop
go.
that in. So the large 3-tube, the large 2-tube / 3-tube, that is going to be in the process of getting a facelift for next year. As you can see, the newer two tubes also have the designated shoulder straps
There
on
you
it,
go.
as you requested, right? So all the bags I've ever designed were meant to be worn on the belt. The D-rings were there if you wanted to help spread out the weight. Just put it on the belt, but also, so not necessarily designed to be standalone as a shoulder bag. It's been coming to my attention that some guys want to just run it as a straight shoulder bag. They don't want to wear a belt for whatever reason. That's what they prefer. Everyone, everybody likes different things. So as it is now, the standard two tube and the ultralight two tube, which is the same bag, it just doesn't have the side pouch on it. It has another utility belt there, so you can add pliers, a knife, a
Excellent.
single tube pouch, or something on the side. Same deal. That as well has designated shoulder straps. Sometime in 2026, the updated big two bag that you liked and helped design, that'll be available with those shoulder termination
Yeah,
designated.
I gotta say something. Look, I gotta add something. I always do, guys. That tutu bag, I feel, I don't want to just say it's the best, but it is one of the best bags you can have on your shoulder, only because the amount of room that you have to get the larger size plugs in there. I wanted one so bad. I remember taking, ODM makes a single tube bag also, just like you, with a big tube in there. And I had taken out that big tube, and I put it in one of Gear Up's 3 tube bags, and I was able to fit 2 of them in there. And that's what kind of set the bells off. And I called you, and I was like, Luke, I need a left leg now. So I said to you, please, Luke, try to see if you can make a two bag that's bigger. You went in it. I finally got it, and that's definitely 100%. And it's a two bag, not a 3, a two bag. That is definitely by far my most favorite bag out there. You could stick a good amount of tubes in there, such as 10. You could fit more than 10 plugs in that bag, guaranteed. But I like to keep anywhere between 7 to 10 plugs with me during the night, lures, whatever you want to call them, plastics. And I'm out and I'm fishing, and it's comfortable. You're pulling them out a single at a time. You're not pulling out 40 lures and giving them that church choir shaking thing that the priest does. So
yeah, so that big two tube will have a revision. It doesn't need to be that much bigger than a standard 2. I can just about fit 2 4x8s in this profile. They just deform a little bit. They turn into ovals, which we don't want that. So I only need to increase this. I think this is standard 7 inches. So I just need to increase it a little bit to accommodate. So that is on the horizon for next year.
Beautiful.
Again, sometimes it's tough with things that I don't use personally. Like I use this. So in my opinion, this is probably dollar for dollar, pound for pound, the best production surf bag you can get with its features, with the leader wallets.
Yep.
With the built-in boga holder. I mean, everything with this bag, in my opinion, you can't get a better bag out there, especially now that it's out of Dacron like everybody wanted. You really can't beat it. Throw in one of the 4x8 tubes. It is an absolute game changer. You're going to lose a little bit of, wiggle room to get down inside on the sides of the tube, but you can fit a lot more stuff in a 4-inch tube than you can
Fantastic.
a 3 1/4. So
I love
those
it.
are two updates to a previous product line. As you had mentioned, the ODM all-in-one, I believe they call it, bag. So I love the design of that bag. I just don't necessarily love the price. And so I originally made a 4x6-inch single tube pouch, as I was working with MJV down in New Jersey for a bait holder pouch. They use those bait jugs down in Jersey on the beach, right? I forget the name of them, but so we had gone back and forth, and I ended up doing a 4x6-inch single tube pouch for that, and then I sourced 4-inch tubes, so it turned to a thing. I liked it, so then I ended up doing an 8-inch version, and then I started actually taking one of those 8-inch versions, and like the all-in-one, I sew a pliers sheath onto the side of it, and I have a D-ring a big poly D-ring on the bottom for terminating your lanyard too. So these aren't available yet. It would have a clip here. So with the plier sheath integrated, probably going to be like $75 for one of these. I'm going to have an 8-inch version and a 10-inch version. And what I've been using for the last season and a half or so is I have the 2.5 tube bag on left side with my boga. And I actually have my dive knife fixed right on the back of this bag. And then I have this 8-inch single tube pouch on the right side with my pliers. So I only have 2 items on my actual belt. So I have more travel to come around and get it where I need it, right? And then everything sits nice and tight in the small on my back. So these will be new, hopefully by the winter or early spring of
Nice.
2026. So it's just going to be the standard 4x8 or 4x10-inch single tube patch with the plier sheath built in and the D-ring for lanyard. So nothing fancy, just when you see the amount of stuff you can fit in one of these, it's just so far as a companion bag on your opposite hip, I really like it,
Nice.
especially for the 10-inch one for needles and longer, big metal lips. So I've got three more new things. I'll go into the belt right now.
Yeah.
So the new belt model that will be, like I said, available late fall, early winter, depending with my travel and getting everything done. So it's kind of a combination of a few different things. So it's looks similar to a Gen 2, but it's actually, I'm going to call it the shapeshifter. So it's really 2 belts in one. So as you can see, it's kind of a simple design. It uses one of the 2-inch dive belts, and that just threads through webbing on the actual lumbar support piece, right? So this is independent of the dive belt itself. So there's 2-inch webbing in 3 positions that coincide with the suspender tabs that are going to come standard on it. So it's not going to come with the suspender straps. You'd have to add them on, but they'll all be able to use it. So it has a little bit different of an internal, little more of a nylon, gritty inside, so that I find it's gripping a little bit better on my waders and jacket. And then populating stuff is really simple. You're just going to thread through the 3 loops that are sewn onto the outside, and now you're going to have your tether point's going to be right in the center of the back. So you're going to have more travel on your opposite side. So equal travel on your right and your left legs, as opposed to the offset on the Gen 1 and the Gen 2.
Looks like you're innovating, Luke. You're getting better, brother.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a very simple design. It probably could have been the first design, but with the Gen 1 and the Gen 2, it was always a delicate. I was always moving those 2 3-way slide buckles because you couldn't do a home run because then it would sag really bad. So like the medium and the large with single layer nylon, and even my heavy plug bag, I never had sag issues, but with larger sizes, that unsupported span would increase. So when you went from a large, which is 36 inches, to an XL that was 38, to a double XL that was 44, you're stretching out that space between your 2 endpoints. So naturally, even with double layer webbing, if you have something heavy in the middle, it's going to want to sag. So this is a way to kind of put one of your endpoints in the dead center, and have more slide on your right. So you're going to have equal slide on right and left. If you want to carry, a 2-2 bag on this side and a 2-2 bag on this side, it's just going to lend itself to being a little bit more versatile. You can also, if you're going to go wetsuiting and you don't want the bulk of the lumbar piece, you take the dive belt out, and then you can just run the dive belt by itself. You want to just take
Luke, this is a nice belt, brother. This is very nice.
And then it's also going to be without any kind of Velcro whatsoever. So I personally, again, never had an issue with it. I know some guys, I don't know if they're opening and closing it a million times, but if it hasn't broken on me, I find it interesting that it breaks on some guys. That's neither here nor there. So this is just going to be a standard dive belt. There's nothing that can wear out on this platform. So it's just something where, like I said, it was I was goofing around with stuff, as I always am. And this came to my mind and it seemed to work good. So I'm running with it. It's going to be called the Shapeshifter. It will be available in medium, large, extra large, and double XL. And then, of course, I do customs. Those are just upon request. So keep your eyes for the drop on that. I'll do an email blast and a big post when they're ready. But that's what's in the future for ZBelts, is this new style.
Beautiful.
And I think it's going to be a hit, just like all the other ones.
Yeah, some things some guys are saying. It says Turtle Cove tackle. I hate having a larger bag sliding in front of me, so I've been wearing both my bags on the belt. Excellent. Also, we got it says Gonna what is it? Outfish Outfitters. Gonna need that belt. David Matthews, you're saying mine sag because I'm larger? Chris Plotz.
It depends.
Yeah.
It could have. I mean, if you try the HD, like I said, if you got an XL or a double XL, that could be part of the culprit, but it's also what you're carrying in it. You know, it's like if my bag has my boga on it, my dive knife, and it is full to the gills. One of my tutu bag, if I threw it on a scale right now, probably weighs 15 pounds. I mean, my bag's really heavy. I've always run a large or a medium, and I've never had the sag issues.
Right.
That's with a single layer. That's not using the HD. That's single layer nylon. So again, it's also, you know, I think it has a lot to do with how you tension it, and kind of finding that sweet spot. You need to play with it like anything else. You know, everybody makes a lot of time playing with their reels and adjusting their reels. You know, you're adjusting your drag, you're making sure your braid's good, you're checking your leader after, you know, every fish before every cast. There's certain things you manage. You know, the analogy I like to use with guys when anybody comes up to me and says, you know, hey, this, you know, the belt fell off or something. I always ask them, I said, if your shoe's coming untied, do you keep running or walking with the shoe until it falls off and then call the shoe manufacturer and blame them for you not retying the shoe?
Yes, that's what we all do, Luke.
You tie your shoe. So manage your gear, pay attention to what's going on. It's not, I mean, it's dark out, but pay attention. That's really all it comes down to is manage your belt as you would any other piece of gear on your body, and you'll never have an issue because I do that and I've never had any kind of issue or failure in the field with any of my stuff. So
excellent.
Chris Ploth says, sweet. Thanks, Luke. Now I'm spending more money.
Chris, I am still working on that rod for you, buddy. I hope to have it done before I go away. My goal is to ship it to you on the 29th.
Elizabeth McDowell says, love my ZBelt cooler. So many people ask me about it on the fishing charters.
Yes, so that is another one. Again, I'm always, as you know, I'm always coming out with new stuff that... Some of them are passion products or projects rather that I want. So if anyone out there is on the fence, so with that cooler, the contract manufacturer I used for that was the same contract manufacturer that makes all the gill coolers and bags, gill sailing, and then the Daiwa bags and tackle boxes and stuff, soft tackle bags or whatever. So in order to play in those realms, I had to buy a bunch of those, and that was one of the only products that I have done that hasn't been a smashing success. So those initially, the MSRP was going to be $250. I think I'm practically giving them away now. I had to spend big money on them. It's not really in the surf community as much. So that is definitely one I need help with. I'm sitting on a lot of those coolers, and the price I'm selling them at reflects that. I mean, I do random sales all the time where I'm letting them go for $150, or I'll do, you know, both deals. So if you're on the fence about a cooler, check it out. I've got one sitting right there. I've got videos of going over the features. It's just a cooler on the bottom, dry bag on top. It's great for boat trips. It's great for beach trips. It's definitely something I need help moving. That's, like I said, one of the only ones where it wasn't an immediate success. It's a slow burn on that.
In our business, though, of surf fishing, we do travel a lot, and I do carry a backpack with me. It's nice to have a cooler backpack, because if you're out there 5-6 hours like myself sometimes, that bottled water you're having on the 5th or 6th hour without any ice in there is just, you know, it's not going to taste the best. Obviously, you're thirsty, you're going to drink some, but it sure would be nice if you had a Luke cooler. When he says dry pack on top, cooler on the bottom, so obviously you put in all your cool stuff, correct, on the bottom, Luke? Nice.
Correct. Yeah, they're independent. So it uses the same YKK AquaSeal zipper as all the Yeti products. So it's absolutely bulletproof. I've probably only sold 50 to 70 of them since it started. Of those, I have not gotten any complaints. Everyone that has them loves them. A lot of guys just keep them in the truck bed with a spare, you know, dry clothes or a towel. And then on the bottom, correct, it's a independent cooler.
Pretty cool.
Some ice in there, some beers or seltzers or whatever.
Whatever.
How many quarts does the cooler hold? Joe Albanese asking.
I think you can fit like 12 to 16 cans in it. It's like the same as the Cube Yeti the Yeti Cube. So I think it's like 14 inches by 12 inches by 12 inches or something along those lines.
You're not going to carry 12 to 16 cans. I'm just letting anybody know. You're going to carry 8 cans. You're going to have some extra space in there for some chips and some sandwiches. It'll keep it nice and fresh. You're not going to pull it out of the cooler, and the wax paper they give you is all wet and soggy, and the bread. It's not going to happen like that.
No. They're super high quality. It's just been something where it's not as popular. I think everybody knows me for belts and bags and fishing rods and that kind of stuff. So it's just, but again, you got to take chances. You got to try stuff out.
Sure.
I did. And again, my loss is your gain. They're usually, they're almost always on sale just because they're taking up space. And the sooner I get rid of them, the sooner I can replace that with new exciting stuff.
Will Walker says the cooler backpack is a great product. Wife loves it for the beach. People don't realize those backpacks haven't really been, like out there. Now they have them, the Yetis, and you got a mule cooler and all that. I bought that many, many years ago before you came out with yours. Those are important to have. If you're a surf fisherman, you need a little cooler type bag if you're going to be moving and you're going to be out there, I would say longer than 4 hours. I mean, it's not like you're going to die if you haven't had a sandwich to bite into, but it sure is nice to take that next walk with a little bit of energy in you. So the backpack cooler, check it out. If you're really into one, like Luke said, get in touch with him personally, talk to him, and he'll make you a good deal on that cooler. He's trying to get rid of them.
Shoot me a message. We'll make it work.
There you go.
The last two little things that I've been kind of, again, demand driven. Guys always come up to me at the shows and they're always asking for a bucktail pouch or a little tiny pouch. So really quick and dirty, I've got
a
4x6. No, I'm sorry. This is a 6 inches tall by 8 inches wide. It's going to have there's a buckle closure. It's got, I put tubes in it because I had someone ask me it could fit. It does fit 2 6-inch tubes in it. It doesn't come with these. These aren't up on the site yet. They will be late fall this year. But inside, it's just going to have 5 bucktail slots on the front, 5 in the back, and then a Velcro in center divider. So you can divide either your gulp if you're walking the beach down in Jersey fluking, or soft plastic bodies, that kind of thing. So really straightforward, simple. It's got the tabs. It does have a really small pouch on the side if you want to put pliers in right here, and then another small mesh pouch on the side, maybe for some extra leaders or a bag of swivels, odds and ends, some tactical clips, that kind of thing. So I have that one, which is 6x8, and then I have a really small 4x6 version. So again, 2 small, down and dirty. I think this one's 60, this one's 50. Not available yet. They will be in the future. The first models won't be compatible with the 3-inch Judge belt. They will work with the dive belts, all the Gen 1, Gen 2, the HDs, the suspender models. I just need a little bit more real estate to fit 3.5-inch belt loops on here. But that'll be, next season I'll have those available.
Luke, I want to mention something.
What do you got?
That's running out.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure. Guys, here on the live stream, we take donations in the form of
super chats.
Super chats. You can go on, get a super sticker. You'll be helping us out. Usually I collect around 5,000. Last year I collected 5,000 a whole year, and I used that for first place. This year, right now, as we speak, we're up to about 4,200. Help me out. Make a little donation, and we can get to that before the actual show. Obviously, if I don't have the amount made up to 5,000, I will be making it up. And also, there's rumors going out there that Mr. Poseidon has won the lotto. Let me explain something to you. Trust me, if I win the lotto, I'm leaving the show. You guys are going to be asking, where's Mr. Poseidon? I did not win any lotto. I work very hard at what I do. We never had kids, so we took this on, and we wanted to make a family, and we have created a family here over the years, and I'm very proud of it, and you guys keep me young, so I appreciate all you guys. Joe McCoy, thank you so much. J Fish,
Thank you,
God bless you,
J-Fish.
brother. Thank you so much. Also, Ronnie M was on earlier.
Ex Fugitivo. That's Ronnie M.
Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you so much. You've been a player here since the very start, Ronnie, I know. And Ronnie also won the Piedmont Striper Challenge a few years back. Back to back, by the way. 42 and 43-inch fish. Unbelievable. Way to go. All right, going back. Oh, Chris Ploth, man. Thank you so much, Chris.
So much.
Chris, you didn't have to do that, man. It says, get to 5K, Mr. P. We will. Chris, thank you again, man. It makes me so happy and at the same time so sad, and it's sad in a good way to know that you have people out there that actually care and do help out. And especially also I want to mention Luke himself. He's a sponsor to my tournament again this year. He'll be on the jacket. Luke makes beautiful donations. And as you guys can see on the giveaway night, we give those prizes away to you guys. It's always the best. And I want to say thank you to you also, Luke, for everything that you've done for me since you've first come on my show, brother. Thank you.
You know what? I will say that the door swings both ways, because one of the guys that won one of my surf rods, the 11-foot 2 to 8 moderate rod, my Canal and Jetty model, he won it at the challenge last year. He was from Lowell, Massachusetts. And this summer, I saw him again up at the Plum Island show. He introduced himself to me, and he brought 4 or 5 guys around, and they were all playing with the rods. And all of them have since ordered and bought 11-foot 2 to 8 ounce rods from me. So again, the door swings both ways.
Luke, thank you, buddy.
Nice.
Thank you.
You know, it goes a long way.
Thank you. Yak Angler, another donator, sponsor.
Tom.
Thank you so much, Tom. Hey, there's Ocean State Bass Fishing. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Luke ZBelts wet pants is an awesome design and super comfortable. Now, that's the second time I'm hearing that, because in our business of surf fishing, Bill Wetzel came up with the perfect definition for our clothing.
Oh, yeah?
Cumbersome equipment, man. It's just cumbersome. So to hear something that's comfortable and nice,
I know.
Oh, it's a light of air, man. Way to go, Luke. Good job.
It's a very uncomfortable thing, what we do. You know, we all love this thing, and it's not a comfortable pursuit. There's no way around it. You're wet. You're getting cold. You're hot. It's just, you know, it's bad on your body. So anything we can do to improve that a little bit. And like I said, you know, some guys, the belt might cause some pain for some guys on their hips, but you're either going to feel it on your shoulder, you're going to feel it on your hips. You got to choose where you want the uncomfort, because it's there no matter what. There's no way around it. It might be in your feet. It might be in your hips. It might be on your shoulder. I mean, you're going to be uncomfortable. It's just, you know, there's no way around it. It's not, it's unavoidable, in my opinion.
Big, move that thing in the front you're doing, honey, so I could see the writing on this. Yeah.
Here we go.
Big Sis of Wolf. That's, you know her, Luke. That's Charlie the Wolf of Rhode Island sister.
Yep.
Says, Luke, how about buyers mention Elizabeth McDowell and get a 15% discount on the cooler?
Okay, sure.
There you go.
Absolutely. Message me and mention Elizabeth.
There you go.
Off the website. It'll be a Venmo or a PayPal.
Way to go, Elizabeth.
And you got to pay shipping. But yeah, absolutely. I'll honor that. Write it down.
There you go, guys. So you get a 15% discount. If you call Luke, you mention Elizabeth McDowell, you'll get that 15% discount. But don't get greedy, all right? You're paying for the freaking delivery, and that's that. All right?
Right.
That's
so
it.
we're going to do so. I got some stuff I'll give away. You want to do some giveaways, or we got to wait?
We don't have to wait anything, Luke. If you want to do a giveaway right now, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Let's
So,
do a
guys,
giveaway.
if you left a comment under the Luke reel that I put out that he was going to be on, which you guys did, you got a chance at the prizes right now. So good luck to everybody.
You're going to be here, right?
Yeah, you got to be here to win, definitely.
Got to be here to win. Okay, so the first item we'll give away is one of these 6x8 inch pouches. And since I'm such a nice guy, I will even include the 2 6x3 1/4 inch tubes.
Those aren't even on the site yet.
Yeah, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see who's getting it.
Wow. So, guys, you're going to be getting, Luke, one more time. You're going to be getting a ZBelt
For a 6 by 8 inch bucktail pouch, but it's really a small 2 tube bag because I'm including two 6 inch by 3 1/4 inch OD tubes in it. So it's just a miniature 2 tube bag.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, honey, you ready to do that spin?
Okay, here goes. And 1, 2, 3.
And the winner is.
How many do we have? Okay.
Spinning.
Striped
There it
Bass
goes.
King.
Striped Bass King. All right, Striped Bass King. If you're out there, you get the 10-second countdown. Let's go. Let's
Striped
go.
Bass King on
10,
Instagram.
9,
Oops.
8. Let's go. Let's go. Striped Bass King. 7, 6, and 5, 4,
Pick me, he says.
3. One more time. Let's go, Striped Bass King.
Ah.
3, 2, and 1. Sorry, buddy. We'll get you next time.
Whoa.
That was a nice one. All right, next, honey. Spin it up.
Alrighty.
And the winner
we
is?
have Rick Ulsh.
Rick Ulsh. If you're out there,
I've
Rick,
seen
let's
that
go,
name
let's go.
before.
Here we go, Rick Ulsh for that 6 by 8 inch bag. It's coming with the two 6-inch tubes that aren't even sold on his site yet. Come on. Let's go. Rick Ulsh, 10, 9,
John
8. San Francisconi spin. 6.
I know. Come on, people.
5. 4.
Oh, there he goes,
There
there
he
he
goes. Yo, let's go, Rick Ulsh. You are the winner, Rick. God bless you, Rick. You win that nice 6 by 8 inch tube bag. It's gonna come with both tubes in there, both 6-inch bags. Let's go. Let's go.
Text me his address when you get it.
Yep. As a
Yep.
matter of
I'll
fact,
mail it out tomorrow.
Rick, you can
next
DM
I'll do.
ZBelts.
yes, just Rick, just DM ZBelts. He'll get the address direct to
What's the last name? Rick.
Rick
what?
Ulsh.
ULSH.
ULSH. Okay, next we'll do this 4x6
Wow.
tubes. They won't fit. Again, small bucktail patch. So spin it again.
Let's
Okay,
go,
here
let's
we
go.
And
The
5,
winner.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the winner is
Professor Scubaroo.
Professor Scubaroo. Let's go,
Scoobaroo.
let's go. I didn't see him on. He might be fishing tonight. Let's go, let's go.
Oh,
10,
man, come on. You put
9,
a comment on. You got to be on the show.
8, 7, 6,
Mm,
5, 4,
Professor
3.
Scoobaroo.
2,
Oh, he's going to be so sad.
He's gonna
1.
message me. He's like, what the hell?
I know, right?
Ah.
Aw.
Let's go,
Well,
honey.
you know,
The
if you're
rules.
not
Spin
here,
it
you're
up,
not
spin
here.
it up, spin
Okay,
it up.
Pick another, pick another. And
Bronx Fishing with Mike.
BX dot fishing with Mike.
Fishing with Mike. Let's go, let's go.
BX fishing with
All
Mike.
right, guys, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 8, 3,
Oh man, people.
3. Come on, let's go. 2, 1. Sorry, Bronx. There you go. Spin it up, honey. Lloyd. All right. Okay.
Oh man.
Spin it now. Spin it.
Okay, now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Willie
Willie
J.
J.
1974. Willie J. Let's go. Let's go, Willie. You out there? Hey, Willie. All right, Willie, let's go. There he is.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank God.
Luke, thank you so much for those giveaways, pal. These
I got
guys
one
are
more.
gonna. Oh, you got one more.
Yep. Hey, I can have him message me too on
Oh,
some
my
platform
goodness.
with his address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last I have
Willie,
an
just
Willie
make
J.
sure you.
I
Yeah.
got an FDE 10 11-inch by 3 1/4 inch single tube pouch, and I think, yeah, it comes with a 4-way divider.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
great for those big 10-inch Larson needles.
Yep.
Fantastic for those. So yeah, spin it again.
Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right.
And the winner is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What happened to the What
Oh.
happened to the music?
Dom. I'll put it back on. Dom AZ.
Dom AZ.
Dom AZ.
Look,
Hey, Dommy.
Look who he tags. He tags Melinda French Gates, Michelle Obama. It's Shakari.
Gotta love
So
it.
funny.
All right, here we go.
that's
10,
Dom AZ, where are you?
9. Nobody's coming to the show anymore. 8,
Underscore A
7,
underscore Z underscore.
6, 5,
Don't even tell me you're
4,
not here, Dom.
3, 2,
Unbelievable.
1. Okay, next.
Wow.
We'll get Dom next time. Hours out.
Hours out.
There he is. I got this guy.
Oh, yeah.
King of the Hudson. There you go, Johnny. Johnny Francisconi. Let's go.
Nice.
10, 9.
Johnny, you were here
Hey,
before.
Johnny.
King of the Hudson.
King of the Hudson. There he is.
Yay.
He put it in capital. You see, that says here.
Yes.
Oh, John, you're going to enjoy that bag. That's for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Luke.
Very nice.
You are the man. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. Luke, that was real nice, bro. I wasn't expecting that. That was really, really nice.
No
Freaking
problem.
nice.
My
Good
pleasure.
stuff. Thank you so much.
Very cool. So
What
that's
do you got?
Rick Ulsh, Willie J, and John Francisconi. Woohoo!
We'll send you that in a
Make sure they
text.
all message me addresses.
Yeah,
Yep,
and
yep.
I'll send you the names so you
Definitely.
know.
Yeah, text me the names. just
Yes.
so I-
Definitely.
Definitely we'll do that.
Awesome.
Very
Guys,
cool.
thanks everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Elizabeth McDowell, you're the star tonight. They'll be calling up Luke looking for that 15%
I
discount.
hope so. I hope so.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Yeah, we'll get you that beer on Tuesday, darling. No problem. Let's go. Carl Newman. What's up, buddy? Bugsy. Yeah, boy. Eddie Bucktails.
He can fit a lot of worms in there. LOL.
That's for sure. All right, finishing
That's
it off,
awesome.
I want to go to Luke. Luke, is there anything else you'd like to mention? I know we could sit here all night and
Shout-outs?
consistently
Yeah.
talk.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean, not really. The only other thing I'm cooking on right now is kind of a coincidence. So lots of times I mistakenly find things that work really well and then turn it into, I make a solution for myself for one thing and it ends up working really well for another thing. And then I just turn it into something available for everybody because if it works for me, much like the original belts, it'll work for other people. So something that I struggled with for a long time was I love my VSX 150. And so I was always struggling with the right rod for it, whether it was a 10-6, a really light 11
Sure.
foot 3/4 to 4, an 8 foot, a 9 foot. And where I fish and how I fish, I really prefer a 10-6, a 10 foot 6. So happy coincidence, a rod I designed by mistake, really. I was following an older layout on one of my moderate 3/4 to 5 blanks. It was a sanded version of a glass blank, so it's moderate. And I was waiting on particular guides to come in. I didn't have all the right sizes, so I slapped on, a weird configuration of guides, essentially. And I started fishing my 150 on it. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, I catch more fish on this combination than any of my other rods.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. It balances perfectly, and I know a lot of guys struggle to find the perfect rod for their 150. So what I'm doing now, and again, I have 4 or 5 different rod models available, custom productions made in the USA, right? All ranging from $350 to $400 a piece.
Yeah.
For again, a custom production 100% USA made rod. So what this new model is going to be that'll be available next year
Nice.
is a model that is specifically built for the VSX 150. So
Wow.
or the VS 150 or the new 150 X2, but it is tested and proven itself to be, in my opinion, one of the best rods for that size reel. I know a lot of guys love that reel. I know I do. And I just, for whatever reason, I always gravitate towards this rod because
Yeah.
it just catches fish. So
Luke,
that's
your
literally-
rods don't break, bro.
No,
I
no,
seen
they
them hanging
don't.
off a
They-
cinder block. That thing didn't break.
Yeah, I definitely that's what I want. The lighter rods aren't meant for that, but definitely stay tuned. And when you come see me at the shows, ask me about the 150 rod because I can not guarantee, but I can guarantee you will hook more fish on this rod than any other combination you currently have,
Wow.
and you'll land more fish because of how the two work together. And that's no bullshit.
Yeah.
Try it for yourself when it comes out. So again, that's going to be a specific VS 150 build that's going to be available. It's going to have a different name, a different rod name and everything, but it's going to be VS 150-2 is going to be the model number. So keep an eye on that. But that's all I got, man. I appreciate you and everything you do for it.
Super.
Thank you, Luke.
Thanks so much
it's
for
been
coming
great
on.
always, man. Always.
Super stuff.
Luke, we'll see you again soon enough. We'll get you back on the show.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year, I don't know if you can make it. I'd love to see you at the challenge, obviously. Yeah. Bring your odds down. People are going to just pick them off you like they're cherries off a tree.
I'll try. I do, like I said, I have a lot of travel going on.
Yes, I know you do, Luke. I know.
In September and October, unfortunately, best time of the year, but you got to do what you got to do. But if I can make it, I will be there.
Super.
Luke, you are the man. Thank you so much. Thank you to my wife. Thank you to all of you guys.
Everybody.
To all the donators. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. I love you guys to death. Don't forget, we got the Montauk Striper Challenge coming up 16th, 17th, and 18th. Make sure you're one of the next 100 that's joining so you can get in on the Van Stall 200 Extra Series Reel giveaway or a 7-inch titanium plier, either one of the two, on the second set of boxes that we're up to. Bonus boxes are sold out. Thank you so much. And don't forget about the New Jersey Striper Challenge 13th, 14th, and 15th of November. Let's go. Woo!
Good night, everybody.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Woo!
See ya.
Let's go, baby.
Bye.
Yeah.